Recently we made a ball with 3D pen over a clay support. But what if the shape gets a bit more complicated than a ball? Now it's time to fill the shape in, while the network is still supported by the clay and therefore will not cave in. Alternatively, you can also use the instant smoothing method, if you prefer to do less smoothing later. And frankly, in hindsight, it is a lot easier to finish all the smoothing while the clay is still supporting the shape. Even though in this particular case I didn't do it that way, because I was in a rush to find out how neatly will the clay come out of this shape. This step is entirely optional, but I will raise his head with a heat gun to make him look a bit more perky. If you don't have one of those, you can also use the steaming method using your tea kettle. Either way, use gloves. This gets very hot. Now for the other parts. I am planning to bake the feet smooth to get out of sanding all those little toes. Make sure you insert the eyes before you lose access to the inside of the head. By the way, I do have a previous video on 6 ways to make eyes, in case you are wondering how I got these. Once you close the head, you can stop right there. But I will give him a textured lizard skin, so I can skip the sanding job. Again, you can stop right here, but I will highlight the texture with acrylic ink to give him a more intentional looking finish. You always get more interesting textures if they are highlighted. There is a full-length video on making this lizard, if you are actually planning to try this and need some more detailed instructions. And here are a few videos on related techniques you may need for reference. So, good luck and go and make something.